Welcome to another live streaming of Farming Simulator 19. Did some changes on my setup with the video and stuff, so hopefully we don't run into too many technical difficulties today. We will see how that goes, though. I'm trying to get things set up for my time lapse where I'm streaming in 4K. I have the capabilities of doing it, but still wasn't doing it just yet. But let's go ahead and get this started here. Let's see here. Looks like we're logging on at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not a whole lot we can do. Let me turn down that music just a little bit. It's a little overpowering. Alright, we'll give that a shot and see how that goes. Looks like we still got some technical difficulties. My video is not quite fitting in the window like it's supposed to. Sorry guys, I'm, like I said, still trying to get some of the bugs worked out. There we go. That should do it. All right. Well, since it's nighttime, let's see what we got going on here. Got plenty of contracts to do today from the looks of it. Some pretty big fields, some fertilizing, looking promising. We paid off some of our loan yesterday, so that's good. We're down to 150,000 now instead of 250, so we got 100,000 paid off, which is great. Let's see, how are we looking as far as seasons go? So we're about to hit the fall season, which means that one of our crops will probably be ready by then. Let's see here, probably field number 25. Looks like we got some withered in there as well. That didn't work quite well, but we'll see. Better yet, let's just let's go ahead and fast forward time a little bit here until we get some daylight. Log in as the admin. And we can probably go a little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so we got some daylight now. Let's go hop on our Unimog. Let's go check our fields. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not getting any sound on Farming Simulator here. Let's see if I can figure out what's up with that. So I apologize. Let me do a quick little check one more time here. It should be working right. Give me just a minute and I will be right back. Let me try restarting the game and see if I can get that going here. So give me just a minute. All right, looks like we're back in business now. Sorry about that. For some reason, the audio was being really dumb. So we'll get back into this. There we go. Now we got some sound. Like I said, I did some changes in the video. Looks like may have to do some more changes. Trying to get a little bit better texture qualities and it's definitely looking a lot better. I will say that much. And of course, I decided to try doing all this about an hour before stream started, so needless to say, I was cutting a little close on getting here at 3 o'clock. All right. Get all these fields loaded here. Let's see here. There we go. It's taking it a minute to load. I may have to play with some of the settings for my next stream. So if you guys don't mind bearing with me on this one until I figure out exactly how to set this stuff up a little bit better. I mean, it looks better, but if I'm going to lose performance in the process, then it's not worth it. Wow, we got some random stuff growing in the fields here. Let's see what we got. %, so we're getting there. And our canola should probably be ready on the next tick over. So when we move from this summer right here into the next bracket of the 1 to 3 day, first 3 days of fall, it should tick us over into the next state of our plants. So we should be good to go from that. So, all right, let's check on our chickens now. Gotta make sure they got food. We can probably go ahead and fill them up while we're down here. So we can do this without destroying our crop. Yep. Looks like we got some logs laying around too. We may have to, if we got some time, we'll probably come back and work on those. Not sure exactly how that's going to work today, though. We got plenty of contracts to work on today. All right. Here, get us some wheat. Getting a little bit low on wheat. We're gonna have to find another way of getting some more. Hopefully we get I don't know, I think all the harvesting contracts are pretty much done. I was hoping to get a wheat harvesting contract. yesterday when I was playing it some. But it didn't work out for us. Let's see here. We want to tip to the right. All right, so chickens are fed. And put our wheat back. All right, let's head back to the store and see if we can get us some contracts going here. I think my music is too quiet. See if I can get that fixed for us real quick here. There we go. If I could drive straight, that would really help. And there we go, power sliding into the woods. Here I go trying to text and drive at the same time again. And someone trying to ask me a question. All right. Like to park back here in this back corner because when we spawn stuff for these contracts, it gets a little crowded in here. So I'm gonna take Tree Be Gone and well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave this music down low. Trying to find a good medium somewhere, but not doing so well. right. Okay, we got a clear yard. Let's see what we got here. We got a big fertilizing job. Got a harvesting job here. What are we harvesting? Really like to harvest some, well, barley. Chickens eat barley? I don't remember. Yes. Hey, I like that idea. Let's grab that barley job. So field 27, that's 426. That's probably way up here, isn't it? Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. On my time lapse, I have my pedals set up differently. They're set up to where brake pedal is actually brakes, and I have to hit a button on my equipment panel to ooh, this may actually be a little bit of a challenge. We could squeeze in here. All right. So let's get you right here. Let's cut back, get the other tractor. Let's set him to follow me so I don't have to walk all the way back across, because we have teleporting disabled on this server. Makes things a little bit more challenging. Excuse my nose. Sorry about that. Sinuses are really getting the best of me. I remember how to increase the distance. I don't remember how to do that off the top of my head. So give me just a quick second. Let me look that up real quick. Whoa. Sorry for that. Let's see here. Right control S, that's what it is. Alright, so right control S will do that for me. Right control S. Set you at 40. Alright, let's see how well that does. Still think it's a little too far, too close. He's gonna end up ramming me. So right control S a little bit more. Let's go 60. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right. Onward we go. Between technical difficulties and learning the hotkeys for a mod, we are finally on our way to get this all done. I think we turned off traffic last night because we were running into some issues. So let me check on that real quick. Oh, I gotta log in as admin real quick. Well, I tell you, I'm just having to maintain all kinds of stuff. You guys are seeing all kinds of behind the scenes stuff that I normally don't show. Yep, traffic was off. We had ran into an issue last night where traffic started to pile up and somebody got stuck and we couldn't get them out due to traffic because you can't move the vehicles. So we had to turn the traffic off to fix an issue. And then apparently we just forgot to turn it back on. All right. Let's see, we're going to build number 27. Probably should have went the other way, but this one works. Just have to cut through field number 22. Right. Right. Get him all set up over here somewhere. Here looks good. And the no teleport, the no jumping between vehicles, the REA mod, manual attach, hoses, all that is what makes up our hardcore mode. And let's see here. All right. See if we can get this thing all set up Still learning where all my buttons are at on the heavy equipment bundle. Starting to get the hang of it though. And away. I think I want to disable the straw. There we go. Can't pick it up anyway, so there's no point in having bumps to run over. And away we go. I was talking with Spencer day before yesterday while we were playing, and we were discussing some anime stuff, and there was a SAO happens to be one of my favorites. Stumbled across a video on YouTube that was talking about SAO beginnings. IBM was teaming up with them and was trying to make a VR experience to where you don't have to have controllers and stuff. It actually picked up your hands natively, and it was pretty interesting. I was watching some of it. We're nowhere near that. They were just beta testing some stuff, and the commands, the motions that you had to do were kind of odd and unique for attack and defense. And so, I mean, it's still got a long ways to go, but it was pretty interesting to see that. I'm a big fan of VR. I love anything VR. It would be awesome if Farming Simulator released a VR version, or at least a head tracking or looking style. I mean, you can get a third-party app that will track your VR headset, but you have to play the game in like a window and wearing your VR headset. The tracking is amazing. I mean, it works wonderfully, but I don't know how long I could stand wearing the VR headset like that. Alright, so my plan with this contract is, if you harvest 100% of it, you only have to turn in 80%. So you got an extra 20% still available that you normally sell, and you make a little extra money on it. Since we are actually getting really close to our running out of wheat to feed our chickens, I want to take what's left over from this contract and put it in our silo. So I'm gonna go dump what I can to fulfill the contract, and then as soon as it's full, I'm gonna try to cut it off and take it back to our silo for our own personal use. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping I can do that. I haven't tried this yet, so we'll see if it works. Or maybe I shouldn't have fed the chickens and taken it straight to the chicken pen. No, too late now. Typically stream 3 to 5 Monday through Friday. Work did call me today and said that they need us to come in for a meeting tomorrow. I should be able to still keep schedule of 3 to 5 tomorrow afternoon, but it depends on how long the meeting is, what needs to take place, and how quickly I can get back home and teach my classes. So I'm still teaching classes remotely in the morning. Luckily, I can be pretty flexible with those classes, so that really helps. So Friday's coming up. Anybody has any requests for any games they want to see on Friday, feel free to put them in chat. And if I have the game, I will try my best to do a live stream of that on Friday from 3 to 5. If not, we'll probably do another episode of SnowRunners or Star Citizen. Star Citizen came out with 3.9. Does have some issues though, from what I've heard, with disconnects and stuff. So we'll try to test that tomorrow to make sure that we're covered there. But I have SnowRunners as well, and I haven't played it since the last stream, so it will be a continuing from last Friday. If you watch the time-lapse series, I'm actually at an impasse in it. Just filmed another one today. Hopefully I'll get that one posted tomorrow. Depends on how the meeting goes tomorrow. Maybe Friday before it comes out. But I'm getting to the point to where I can buy a plot of land and possibly buy some equipment. Well, I'm not quite sure which route I want to take on it. I'm not sure which one will be beneficial. I mean, I've gotten 5 episodes in now and still do not own land and do not own any equipment. So from the looks of it, it's going to be a pretty long series. The Seasons mod really puts a damper on a lot of things and slows the game down tremendously. I haven't seen a time-lapse series with Seasons mod, so it'd be interesting if I'm one of the first ones to produce it. That, or I may not have looked hard enough to see it. But it's definitely a challenge, especially with the hardcore mode that I have set, where you can't teleport, you can't basically kind of like we have on this server. It's actually on the same map too. Definitely makes it a challenge. any of you tuned in for the live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake yesterday, I do need to apologize for those that are trying to rewatch it. Apparently, having the title music playing in the background while saying the stream was coming, even though it was coming directly from the game, I didn't have the game showing yet because I was still getting things set up and ready. Flagged some copyright because apparently it was part of the soundtrack. So YouTube said that I had to either change the music, remove that part of the video with it being a live feed. Granted, I'm still kind of new to the YouTube stuff. They said that part of the video could be removed, and since I had 5 minutes of the whole, hey, the live stream is starting, and that was the part that they had the issue with, I told them to just go ahead and take that part out of the video. Well, little did I know that they were going to take a good 5-minute chunk near the boss fight, or leading up to the boss fight instead. So you try to go, and they broke it up into 2 videos as well. I don't know why they did that. So I'm going to try to, because I didn't set it to record. I normally don't record my live streams. So I'm going to see if I can pull it from one of my other sources and see if I can get it reposted on YouTube for that. But I did put a link in the description at the end of the first video that ties you to the second one that they put in. You are missing about 3 to 5 minutes, but it's leading up to the boss fight for Chapter 5. So I do apologize for the YouTube viewers on that. Hopefully I can get that all ironed out and figured up. But apparently playing the game with the soundtrack in the background of the game is okay, but playing it before your stream starts apparently is not. So, learning myself, the do's and don'ts of everything. Wow, paid him $106 to follow me out to this field. Had to keep going back and explaining to him, hey, don't follow me so close, you're gonna wreck. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Sorry, I had to check some things outside the window, and Farming Simulator doesn't run when your window's not active. Or the sound doesn't play. In previous videos, I mentioned that I was riding the fence about the equipment bundle, if it was heavy equipment bundle, if it was worth the $300 price tag, or not quite $300, like 200 and something. Pretty steep though, in my opinion. After using it for about a week to 2 weeks, I would have to say that yeah, it is worth it. It has made my gameplay a lot more enjoyable, more fun, easier in some sense, realistic. especially whenever you use the mod that sets up the foot pedals to work correctly. By default, they do not. So I just set one of the buttons on my control panel deck on the side to swap gears. If you do have a pedal press, though, while you swap your gears, have to go forward or backwards, you do have to release the pedal and press it again for it to work. I did learn that. Well, that's a long way to reach for a cup holder there. Way over there on the right hand side. Got this big old giant console here in your way. I can honestly say that I have personally ridden in a harvester IRL. It was a cotton gin harvester, and that big giant glass dome on the front is can be intimidating a little bit. You're sitting pretty high up, definitely feel that you're top heavy. It was an experience that I'll never forget. I didn't drive it. I was too young. I was actually a hired farmhand for a little while there, running the cotton module in my local town here. Yeah, we'll leave that open. All right. So where are we taking this? Baywa. To Baywa we go. Tip it out the back. Well, this thing's got a pretty nice stereo or speaker setup in here. Oh, this is a slow moving tractor. Definitely going to take us a little bit. About to go the wrong way on that one. I guess I could have went that way. Oh well. Yeah, it normally seems like Wednesdays I normally end up playing on the multi-server solo. Everybody must have to work on Wednesday, I guess. Monday through Friday, hey! There's Spencer. I knew you'd chime in sooner or later. Well, I'm working too. I just work in the mornings. At home. I don't know about that. I think I'd rather teach in a classroom than this online stuff. This online stuff is rough. Not a huge fan. Well, I say I'm not a huge fan. There's ups and downs about it. I feel very disconnected from my students, and it just seems easier to cheat and stuff at home. But I mean, it's their education. I try to do the best that I can to secure everything that I can. I'm giving away the secrets now, huh? Oh. When was the last time you took care of your sheep there, Spencer? Do I need to check on them after this job? I could swing out there and see how they're doing. At least put some water in there for you. Alright, so the tank is sitting on the trigger, he says. Awesome. I will just hook up to it and fill it up. All right, we got a little bit left to harvest. Not a problem. I don't mind helping out a fellow farmer. Yep. That was a whole lot of work for just a little bit there. All right, let's see. How much do we have left? 96% is where we're at. Not much left to fill up. Hopefully we can do what I want to do here. I think part of the music problem is all the soundtracks are not equalized. So we hit some, like this one that isn't very loud. Some of the other ones that are just super loud. You do have to be careful playing this game a little bit, though. You have a tendency to get mesmerized by it to some degree, and you can nod off, especially when you're sitting here listening to the engine humming and the tone hasn't changed a whole lot. Next thing you know, you start nodding and running off the side of the road and running into trees and who knows what else. Luckily, there's no vehicle damage, so that helps a little bit. Okay, so yeah. Looks like I can't cancel it. There we go. So we got about 3,712 left. Sweet. All right, let's go see if I can put this in our silo. If not, then I'll have to drive all the way back out here. Put it in Baywa. This will be a good test, though, I think. At the school that I work at, we're selling candy bars for a fundraiser. Still have some left over. But the student that sold the most boxes got season pass tickets to Six Flags. Fortunately, these staff students were not exempt from that. And my two kids combined together and we put them under my son's name. And we won the season pass tickets to Six Flags. Unfortunately, though, it's like the worst time to be getting season pass tickets because they're closed. Thankfully, though, they gave us the money for the tickets instead of actually buying the tickets outright, so that way we could buy them later whenever things open back up. So that was actually really nice. Yay, look at that. We're getting to save the barley that's left over. Awesome. I love it. So, okay, so we didn't make any extra money on that job, but we do have more food for our chickens now that we do not have to buy. So that is a huge advantage for us. That'll be nice. Man, these fields look like they're just about ready to harvest. Let me check them out here. 67%, look at that. 67%, yep, all this is gonna be ready come tomorrow. Take it easy, man. I'll holler at you later. Maybe see you on tonight. That was Spencer letting me know that he was having to get back to work. Yeah, slacking on the job. I see how it is, man. All right, with this, we're just heading back to the store. Go ahead and turn this in. I'll grab the Unimog, go check on his sheep, make sure they got some water, and then we'll see if we can knock out another contract. Right. Yay, we got paid. All right, Unimog for the win. A little bit of a lag there. All right, let's go check on Spencer's stuff. Well, it's a lot of sunflowers. See if we can jump the road. Whoa! Right. All right. I think that was it. That was simple, easy, and quick. All right. Let's head back to the store. Yeah, it's weird going from a time lapse to this one because, like I said, they're both on the same map. I remember doing things on the time lapse that I haven't done on here, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not supposed to be sunflowers. That's supposed to be, wheat, because I planted that. That's gets confusing sometimes. Let's see what other contracts we got here. Another cultivating, maybe, or not cultivating, but a harvesting. Look at there, 46. Is that the only harvesting left? Yeah. And of course, it's up in the top corner. Ah. Did it not work? It's kind of weird. Oh, it disappeared. It's kind of weird. Let's see here. Well, let's go with some fertilizing, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna need to borrow this either. I believe we already have our own fertilizer. 49. It's gonna be that big one anyway, so yeah, I think we got a fertilizer down here. I mean, it's not a big one like they got, but got that one. Yeah, see, I've got a sprayer. I can go liquid if I need to. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take the job. And we will make do with our own equipment. So. Unimog for the win. All right, look at here. Let's see if we can pick that up. Now to the other side of the tree. Too much. Okay. Let's see here. We got herbicide in this, so we need to empty this. I may not be able to. think that was an issue that I ran into with the Unimog was, yeah, so we're gonna have to do the dry method. So let's go ahead and do that. Set up for the dry. All right. Pick you up. Swap over. Open you up. Let's go ahead and pick up what fertilizer we got left in our silo here. Let's see, I know I have some in here somewhere. Seeds. Fertilizer, there it is. Fill her up. Actually, I think we got a little more room in there. There's a little bit left. 22 liters. All right, that works. Cover you up. Swap you over. Cover you up. All right, which field was it again? 49. Which was way up in the top corner, wasn't it? Nope. It's over here. All right. One thing I learned today during my time lapse, if you have any seed or fertilizer left in your leased equipment, for a contract that they actually reimburse you. I didn't do the math because I was recording live, or not recording live, but I was recording the session. So I don't know if it was accurate as far as how much you were getting paid, but leaving the seed or fertilizer does not hurt. All right, let's get some fertilizer going here. One advantage of having the Unimog is, if you notice, the amount that I am holding on the fertilizer is including the area on the back of the Unimog, because I filled it up with fertilizer as well. So the cool thing is you can put a seeder. If the seed container is close enough to the Unimog, then it will count as part of that container. So that's really nice. Increases your capacity a little bit more. Let's see if we can take care of this corner over here. There's a nice heavy fog in the game today. I don't know if that's always been there or if that's from me turning up my graphics settings some, trying to get that 4K. Yeah, we got some nice, weird line stuff going on there. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that as well. Well, I'm doing a horrible job of missing some spots here. Normally I do a lot better than that. So I'm just being a little lazy today. I'm missing one of my regulars that comes on at least comment. So Bo Farming, haven't seen him today. Give a shout out to you, man. Definitely missing you. He normally hops on and says a few things here and there. Gonna check on him and see how his sheep was doing. Thanks for the light, Jamie. Appreciate it. Unimog power for the win. Probably hop on again later on tonight. Not during my normal scheduled time, but probably hop on and see if we can make it through another day here and possibly fast forward the server tonight to get a little more harvesting done and maybe even get to where we can work on our own fields a little bit. I have to get with Spencer and see if how he's sitting. He'll probably be on tonight with me as well. So, not sure exactly what time that will be, but well, nice to have you there, Jamie. Jamie says from Ohio, and he normally watches Papa and Mom's basement. But he said he's just getting into the game and watching and learning. Well, what you're seeing here, Jamie, is actually pretty hardcore here. We've got a lot of mods, about 150 mods on the server total that we're running, that has really drastically changed this game a lot. So if you're looking for like the extreme style, this is kind of how we play it. This is our multiplayer server. It just so happens that I'm the only one on and everybody's at work still, but we'll be on later on tonight, hopefully. I don't have it scheduled because sometimes it's kind of hit and miss at night for me. Single parent with 2 kids can be a little tiresome at night sometimes. But yeah, glad to have you, Jamie. Appreciate it. If you got any questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer them in the chat for you there. Thanks for the follow too. I appreciate it. See if we completed this contract yet or not. I think we did. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. All right, so that contract's done. Jamie asked what time we'll be on later. It'll probably be after, I'm Central Time Zone, so it'll probably be around 9 p.m.-ish, roughly. Not 100% certain, but that'll probably be about the time frame that I'll probably be on. Let's see, build 30. What are we looking at here? Field 30 is the big one. All right, so we'll go ahead and borrow the items and get started on that one, I guess. Back to the store. Man, my Unimog needs a bath. Don't hit light poles. All right, thanks a lot, Jamie. Right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we got a little clipping there on some of that. I'm gonna have to work on some of my graphic settings a little bit better. Yeah, and I do apologize for some of that. Still playing with some of the settings there. All right. We do have to fill these up with our own seeds. So there's some back here. We got us a floating bag of seeds. Wow. I barely got these things. See if we can set these down on the ground here. Trying to learn how to use this joystick a little bit better on this heavy equipment thing here. A little different. It won't reach up all the way, but I am sitting here near it, so I can go hop in the tractor. Attached to this thing. Should be able to refill from there. Okay, I'm not seeing any cables that need to be attached, so we're good there. Yeah. Ah, that's a full bag there. Wow. I didn't know that that bag had that much in it. Ah. Well, apparently I owe Woolly Acres some seeds. Alright, Woolly Acres, I'll make sure I give you some more seeds later. Alright, come on. Let go of it. There we go. Sometimes the forklift stuff can be a little iffy. Go. All right, so which field are we heading to now? I think it was 30, and we're gonna plant rye. So we need to change our seeds to rye. All right, there's our rye seeds. We've got a pretty big tractor. Got a really big seeder slash planter, which is not going to make it down these roads, so we're going to go off-roading a little bit here. All right. Man, look at that colorful display. It almost looks like a game controller. I think this is our stop right here. Let's see if we can get this thing opened. Turn it on. Drop her down. Nope, wrong button. Turn her on, drop her down. I'll go ahead and use a ridge marker. We'll see what it does for us here. Yeah. Nope, going downhill's the easy part. And who left their truck in the middle of the field? That looks like Tree Be Gone's truck. FDR truck. All right, let's pick this up. We're gonna have to go move that truck. We can put him over here next to the woods, maybe. Yeah, that way he's out of the way. There we go, right there. I could leave it running. They run out of gas. All right. Let's see how well this ridge marker marks it out for us. Yeah, looks like the ridge marker is right on. Check that out. Who'd have thunk it? It actually did what it was supposed to do. You know, really, really hard to drive like this sometimes. Whenever you can actually pull it off, it looks really cool. Totally missing my ridge marker there. And around we go for downhill again. We'll get our ridge marker out, and then we'll take off again. Boy, this thing goes really slow up this hill. Granted, I do have a 30% slip. Come on, baby. Make it up the hill. she is struggling. Having a really hard time with that. All right. Let's see if we can make its life a little bit easier here. Go ahead and do a row up here at the top. That way I don't have to climb that last little bit. Excuse me. There we go. That should give us a little bit of a cushion there at the top. All right. I don't know, it may be faster to just go ahead and come back up to the top and just plant going downhill. See if I can get us a little row here at the bottom. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. All right. Let's fold you up. All right, open you back up. More than one way to skin a cat. May not have to do that corner if it doesn't go past the required percentage that we need there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and head back up to the top and we'll just seed on the way down. I don't know, maybe it would have been faster to just seed on the way up. All right, note to self, if I ever end up buying field 30, need a big tractor for this one. The hill is definitely a lot steeper than it, oh yeah, you can see it right here. It's a pretty steep hill. Oh, pay attention to what you're doing, Yosho. All right. Cruise control going here. So not sit here and press the gas pedal. Boy, I cannot drive a straight line to save my life. Probably could have definitely benefited from having a wide tires on this tractor. Maybe a little bit bigger engine because that motor load's pushing pretty hard. Alright, we're gonna have to go past this pole to get our ridge marker out. There we go. Should only have one more pass coming back up. That should be it. That's interesting. No ridge marker there. It pops back up there. Wow. Now it's tearing up my planted field over there. All right. Come on, baby. Climb this hill. Last time you had to climb. Maybe. I may have to come down one more time. See how much. 94%. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make one more pass down. Come on, baby. 4 miles an hour is really, really slow. Feel like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, we're only doing 2 now. This tractor is suffering. Gotta love playing with mods and making this game more difficult. 98%. We're almost there. Yay! We're done. %. Yay! All right, let's go take this thing back so I don't have to walk. Even climbing that hill is going slow. Yay. All right, we're gonna come out in the back here and drop off these seeds. Voila, look at that. I wonder whose seeds those are. What do they mark them as? Hen Farms, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and finish that. Yay. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for joining me for another episode of live streaming on our multi-server. Greatly appreciate the comments, the likes, the follows. Make sure you continue to like and follow on. I'm on Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Just hit up as many of those as you can, so that way you don't miss the next live stream or the next episode of my time-lapse series that I got going. I'm heavily considering a second one. Hopefully here in a couple of weeks when my work schedule backs off a lot, we'll be having quite a few time lapses going at one time. But just keep posting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Whatever you want to see on Friday, go ahead and comment on that, and I'll see if I can get that all put together and we can get a custom stream going on Friday. But until another time, I will holler at you guys later. Take it easy.